When constructing a piece of academic writing, there are times when you may want to explicitly signal to the reader exactly what it is that you're doing or thinking. You may wish, for example, to indicate that you're moving on to your next point, or that you are uncertain about how well a piece of evidence supports your thesis statement. We say that these sorts of signals to the reader are part of the metadiscourse of the text. Skillful writers use the tools of metadiscourse to convey their meaning to the reader more clearly, and they do this in two main ways. The first way is to provide signals to the reader about the organization and structure of the text. This involves using words and phrases that indicate some sort of change in the flow of the text. Let's look at a few examples. When making a series of points or arguments, you may wish to use sequencing markers like firstly, secondly, and finally. You can also use transition markers like as a result, or consequently, or on the other hand, that you can use to jump from sentence to sentence, from point to point, or from paragraph to paragraph. If you want to jump from one idea to another, you can flag this for the reader with a topic shift, like turning now to, or it is also important to consider. You can signal to the reader that a paragraph or section has a particular purpose with an announce goal. You could do this by saying something like, in this section, my aim is to. If you're citing the work of someone else, an evidential like, according to Smith in 2012, this can be used to indicate that you are about to present the ideas of another person. Finally, there are basic code glosses, like for instance and for example, that indicate to the reader that you're about to illustrate your argument with a specific case. Using these phrases can guide your reader through the entire text from beginning to end in a way that's coherent and easy to follow. The second type of metadiscourse is that in which you select and use phrases that explicitly signal your commitment or attitude towards the things that you're writing about. For example, when you want to strengthen your commitment to what you're trying to say, you might use boosting devices, such as obviously, clearly, and others. On the other hand, if you want to be more careful about the points that you're making in your writing, you might use a hedging device. These are expressions like, it is possible that, or this could be the reason why. Engagement markers are used when you want to urge the reader to take a specific action. To do this, you might use phrases such as, we need to, or the public needs to understand. Finally, you can self-insert into your writing using personal pronouns such as I, we, or our. It's a common misconception that these pronouns should be avoided in academic writing. But studies have shown that writers actually use these features a lot in published research when they want to strengthen the points that they are making. The activities in this section will help you improve your skills in the use of metadiscourse.